Hi guys, my name is Tina. How you doing? Today we're gonna use my red iguana silicone hands. I really like it. It's a little small, but it's okay. So first we're gonna sanitize our hands and our client's hands. In this case, hand. By the way, remember this is my first video, so I'm sorry if the camera's not in the best position. I'm sorry if the video quality is not too good. I will definitely try to do better for next time. Any tips, please leave them in the comments below. I would really appreciate it, but please be nice. Either way, like, comment, and subscribe to join my little family and take this journey with me. I would really appreciate it. So next, we're gonna take the cuticle pusher. I actually got this one from Walgreens. It's the Tweezer Man one. It comes in like a 2-pack. Not really expensive, very inexpensive. So we're gonna take our client and we're gonna push the cuticles back. But we're gonna be very gentle doing this because it can hurt them. The silicone hand is a little slippery, the nail, but on a real client, it's not like that. It's a little easier than to do with this hand. But for the most part, you'll be okay. Minus the slipping. As you can see, this hand is the half hand and it only has the 4 fingers. So we're gonna do that on all 4 fingers and then we're gonna keep it moving. Now next, I'm gonna take my e-file that I got from Young Nails along with the needle bit that I got off of Amazon. I really like this needle bit. It does a really good job. We're gonna use this at 3,000 RPMs. Very, very slow for me. Like I said, I'm a beginner and anything faster scares me, especially when it's on the natural nail bed. We don't want to damage that and definitely don't want to thin that out because it will cause pain. I've done it already to myself, so I know firsthand, believe me. However, if you're more experienced, you can go faster. Whatever is good for you, what works for you doesn't work, won't always work for me, and what works for me won't always work for you. So like I was saying, guys, this is my first video. I'm a little nervous, so if I sound shaky, please just disregard it. I'm trying. Just bear with me. So now I'm taking my cuticle bit from Kiara Sky. I really like this bit. I just got it, and I really enjoy working with it. I also have the round cuticle bit. That's also good, but whatever your preference is. So we're going to continue to do this cuticle work very slow, still at 3,000 RPMs. Gently going around the cuticle from right to left. Now if you're a lefty, it would be from left to right, but that's neither here nor there. Also, as you can see, I'm using my pinky for balance. You definitely want to do that so you're not going all over the place. As you can see, I struggle a little bit, but with time and practice, you'll get better for sure. Now I'm going to take my mandrel bit with my sanding band for Profiles Backstage, which is 100 grit. No, I'm sorry, it's not 100 grit. It is 180 grit. You don't want to go too coarse because it will definitely damage your natural nail bed. And like I said plenty of times before this, you do not want to do that because it is very painful. I'm still using the e-file at 3,000 RPMs. That will not change as of right now for the prep. Again, I apologize for how where the hand is in the video. I'm still learning on where the camera is supposed to be while working. But I think for the most part, you pretty much get it. You got to go around the cuticle slowly. Be sure to continuously lift the bit off of the nail so you don't cause the burning sensation, because that also is very painful. And you don't want it done on you, and you definitely don't want to do it on your clients. So be very careful about that. One more thing. My ugly middle finger on my right hand. I know it's gross. I recently had a trauma and I lost that nail. I had my acrylic nails on and it got pushed back so far that it lifted the real nail off of my skin and I had to like cut the nail off. It was really, really disgusting. But please just ignore it. There's nothing I can really do about it. Does anyone know how long it takes to grow the real nail back? About how long? Because I don't know how much longer I can go with this gross little nail. Please let me know in the comments if you know. So I'm just removing the shine from the natural nail bed so the tips can adhere better. You want to make sure to do that because we produce oils and they're on your natural nail beds. So we want to take off the shine, and then in 1 minute you'll see me using Young Nail Swipe to dehydrate the natural nail bed. Not only does it dehydrate, but it, you know, it removes dust and all of that stuff along with it. It's really good. I prefer the swipe over the I'm so sorry. I prefer swipe over alcohol. Right now I'm sizing the tips. You want to make sure you're going from sidewall to sidewall. If the tip is too small, it's going to want to pop up off of your nail, and it's also going to be uncomfortable for you or your client. Now if the tip is too big, you don't want that either. You don't want it to be hanging off of the nail, because that's also uncomfortable for either you or your client. So if it's too big, you can file it a little bit on the sides and make sure it fits from sidewall to sidewall, but don't ever use a tip that's too small because it's just not going to work and it's going to mess up your nail application completely. You'll get lifting and it'll bother. Just don't do it. It's not good. As you can see, I kind of got ahead of myself with the Young Nail Swipe, but it'll be coming up soon. I usually excuse me, I usually dehydrate the nail bed before I apply the tips, but I guess this time I didn't do it that way. Sorry. Now I'm just using my Young Nails brush on glue. I really like this glue. Excuse me. It's really good. I prefer the brush on glues rather than the squeeze kind of glue because it gets clogged, number one, and number two, it goes everywhere for me. Like, I make the biggest mess. I have glue all over my fingers and the nail, and it's just, I just don't like them. So I really like that this one has brush, and it also keeps the nails on very well. So I'm just gluing on the nails, and you want to try to put them on as straight as you can. You can see me actually go up from the top to the bottom of the nail to just make sure that it's on straight. And you want to hold that there for a couple of seconds, just make sure it's on. Then you'll look at it, you'll see that it's nice and straight, and you can move on to the next finger. And we'll continue to do that to all the nails. If you're a beginner like me, you understand the little struggle that I'm going through right now. Like I said, I've been doing my nails for a little while now, my own nails, and I've had a couple of practice hands. I like this one the best so far. I've had the Young Nails one as well. It's nothing like working on a real client. Here's the part where I use the swipe. So yeah, I'm taking the swipe and I'm gonna use a dust brush to take off the dust from the natural nail bed and the fingers, and you know, get everything out of those creases. And then after this, you'll see me take a lint-free wipe with the swipe and clean the nail bed as well. So I'm not a professional nail tech, as you can see by this video. I'm trying to get back into school. It's a little hard right now because the school is very expensive and, you know, things are a little tight right now. But I'm hoping to get back into school and become professional at this. I love doing nails. I literally watch nail videos all day long. Well, as much as I can. I really enjoy watching nail videos. I'm just always on YouTube watching V Nailed It, Natalie Carmona, Young Nails, so many people. Those are just a few to name from the top of my head. But yeah, I learn a lot from them. Practice makes perfect. I always say that, and I stand by that. So anyway, now we're gonna take my 100 grit file from Profiles Backstage and kind of like just file the sides, just very little, because I don't really have to do much to these. These are naturally stiletto, and that's how I'm gonna leave them. I think they're perfect how they are. But yeah, I really like those files from Profiles Backstage. They don't bend. They're very good. I like them. I enjoy using them. Oh, as you can see, I had to put a little bit more glue on this nail. The corner wasn't quite sticking, so you'll see me play with this for a little bit. I was trying not to get glue on the side of the silicone hand because these hands are a little expensive, and I don't want to like go to remove the nail later and rip some of the silicone off, because I don't know, I'm very picky with things, and I like, I just don't want a chunk of the fake skin to be missing. You know, that's not normal. So I'll play around with that for a little bit just to make sure that it's stuck on, I'm sorry, and then we'll move on. So yeah, those files from Profiles Backstage, I really recommend them. I've used a couple of different kinds of files, and I think those are really good. I also really think the Tammy Taylor peel and stick one is great. I have that as well. But yeah, so right now I'm just filing down the sides a little bit, and yeah, so just keep watching. I'll be back in a few. I know I might be doing a lot of things wrong. If anybody would like to just help me along the way, I would like that. You know, I would accept. Sorry, I got cut off. Yeah, I would take your tips and tricks and definitely apply them. So for the most part, you'll see me using my e-file again. Still at 3,000 RPMs because, like I said, I'm scared to go any higher right now. I'm just blending in the tip to the natural nail bed. Just be careful not to file too much. You don't want to make an indent in the natural nail bed, and also you don't want to cause the burning sensation because it's super painful. So yeah, you'll see me continue doing that for a little while, and then we'll move on to the next step. Right now I'm just dusting off the nails. I got that dust brush off of Amazon. I really like it. It's cute. It's a little rose, like a pink rose with the gold handle. Right now I'm using my Pro Fix from Profiles Backstage. I got tongue-tied. I usually don't do this on the practice hand because I feel like it's a waste, but you definitely want to apply this to a client or yourself so the nails last longer. Now I'm using not polished clear acrylic just as a base because later on in my next video you'll see me applying the colored acrylic, and you don't want to stain the natural nail bed with it. Along with that, you'll see me using my Sculpt It Like It's Hot number 10 acrylic brush from Profiles Backstage along with their liquid monomer. This is pretty much the end of the video pretty soon, so I hope you'll subscribe, like, and comment and join my family, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys. See you later. Until next time. Bye.